family. You know what I'm saying? I was just sitting back doing the science and shit and just really had a thought. I'm like, isn't it really ironic that the police delves around in the hood when situations happen and they say, you know what I mean, that the hood need to stop embracing the stop snitching culture. They say, no, that is not conducive to the growth and the development of our communities, of humanity, because we embrace this stop snitching culture. But yet they just as well within their departmental structure embrace a stop snitching culture. The blue wall of silence is stop snitching. You know what I'm saying? For real, when I think about it, that is our first line of defense against police brutality. If the police department or all the law enforcement agencies would be brave enough, these bitch ass motherfuckers who sit there and say, I swear to protect and serve the communities that I live in, that I work in, you know what I'm saying, that I look at as you know, in essence my children, because they carry it like they our parents or some shit. You know what I'm saying? They want us to get away from, you know what I mean, fear and intimidation, but yet they have fear and intimidation within their own department. I really find that ironic. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, anytime that you have an instance of police brutality, you have multiple police around that sees the situation transpiring. You have shit on camera now where you know you see what transpires, but yet the people within that department is really scared as fuck to stand up. They bitches. You sworn to protect and serve. Protect and serve who? Your fellow brethren? Your sister? You know what I mean? As they attack us, they do the same thing to us, brutality wise, as we do to anybody else. But we're the bad people. But y'all the good ones because y'all have a bitch ass badge and a gun and a license to fucking do what you do. Y'all still bitches if y'all do not fucking break down that wall of stop snitching. Y'all just as criminal as the motherfuckers who actually perpetrating the crime. Now I had to sit back and think about it, and I thought about it so much that I wrote down some things. You know what I'm saying? It's right here. It's right here. Wrote this down, and I was like, you know, the first line of defense against stopping police brutality is transparency. They want the government, all these conservative motherfuckers want the government to be transparent, but yet the police department isn't truly transparent because there's that wall of silence, that code that they can't break. You can't go against the fellow brethren. You see me kill black or minority motherfuckers, you can't say shit. You better not say something because we're going to inflict the same intimidation and fear tactics on you. You know what I mean? That shit is crazy. But I wrote down some things, and yeah, I mean, this is some things that really needs to be done in order to combat police brutality. Not from our standpoint, but from theirs, because it's institutional. So you have to develop a system of a mechanism that's going to fix the system from within. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I wrote down. All right. Number one, the judicial system needs to stop coddling bad cops and treat them with harsher sentences than they do regular citizenry. You gotta understand that the cops are held at a higher esteem than regular citizenry. So their sentences for committing the same crimes should be harsher. Therefore, you know what I mean, it will deter. Use that as a deterrent. Since y'all want to use harsher sentences with us, especially with drug crimes, as a deterrent for us to stop selling drugs, then you should apply the same sensibilities to them. All right, number two, you go after prosecutors who refuse to place charges on cops that violate the same laws that they will go after with overzealousness regular citizenry for breaking. You have to go after these prosecutors, and that's one thing that really stands out with me with Mosby, because she, even though it was in the face of a lot of public scrutiny, she went after those cops. You know what I mean? It wasn't no if and buts about that. So I definitely give her a thumbs up on that. I really don't fuck with state's attorneys like that, because they didn't fuck with me like that. But you know what I'm saying? I give props where props do. All right. You know what I'm saying? Number three, you go after and prosecute their commanders for aiding and abetting the dirty cops. Anytime you have a commander that facilitates that code of silence, that code that they have to stand, that code of fear and intimidation, they need to be prosecuted. Not just removed from their posts, not just sat down for 2 weeks with pay. You know what I mean? No, they need to be prosecuted just as well, because that's aiding and abetting. You will prosecute us. You know what I'm saying? As co-conspirators and shit. If we're there and we know a crime is being committed and we don't do anything about it. You know what I'm saying? So we're actively taking a participating role in it if we know that it's going on, right? Right? Yeah, like y'all say, ignorance is not a part of the law. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't say that, well, because you didn't know, even though you was right there and you ain't know it was going to happen, that you're not culpable. No, y'all lock us up anyway. So the same should be done to the commanders. Now, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm on 5. You prosecute every officer that was on the scene who failed to intervene in the protection of basic human rights and dignities. Everybody. I don't give a fuck if you swung, kicked, whatever. If you're not pulling the offending officer off of the victim, you know what I mean? Because they are victims. Victims. You know what I'm saying? That the police are attacking. So if you don't pull that officer off or try to stop it, intervene in any way, shape, form, or fashion, you're aiding and abetting. You need to be prosecuted just as well. And if you fucking don't have the balls or guts to fucking stand up for what's right, you definitely need to be prosecuted. You know what I'm saying? So now we're going to 6. This is definitely something that needs to be done. You need to give these officers quarterly mental evaluations from an independent psychiatrist. Everybody needs to be checked the fuck out. Really, you need to put them through some type of excruciating psychiatric process, because a lot of these people come in with Superman complexes. They come in with innate prejudices, you know what I'm saying? And they bring that to that job, and then you place a badge and a gun on their side with a license to kill. That's why you get what you get. And this is not every cop that does that. I'm not going to sit up here and say every cop is bad, because I have interactions with cops throughout my criminal history. You know what I'm saying? Even when I wasn't doing crime and shit, I had to intervene with, interventions with cops and everything like that. Oh, interactions with cops and everything like that. And you got some real good dudes and good women. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to put this on every cop. I'm talking about you faggot motherfuckers. You know what I mean? That are too scared, too fearful. Y'all pump y'all chest up at us because y'all got the gun. But then you facing another motherfucker that's supposed to be your brethren who has the same gun and the same fucked up, pumped up chest. So y'all scared as hell. I mean, but y'all so tough. But you know what I mean? Anyway, now I'm going on to, what is this? 8. You need to start charging these dirty officers with hate crimes. And if there is evidence of systemic patterns of bad behavior on a specific demographic, not just race, but social class and religion, you need to start putting the pressure on these people to change. They need to change. You know what I mean? And if you don't do those simple things, then you can't be mad at the incensed anger, the intense frustration that we have as a people. You know, blue lives matter. Yeah, y'all matter. Y'all matter because you need police. Because if there wasn't any police, there would be total anarchy in the streets. We know and understand that. You know what I mean? Regardless of how mad we may sound, we know and understand that police are basically a necessary evil. But you cannot have police committing the same atrocities as those who they are incarcerating. You know what I mean? You can't do it. And as a people, you can't allow that. You can't sit up there and say, yay, you know what I mean? These people are barbaric and this, that, and the third. But yet you just seen a barbaric act perpetrated on the person that you just claimed to be barbaric. You know what I mean? So if you don't want the sentiment, if you don't want people to stand out and protest, you don't want that anger, then you need to delve within the systematic institution, the institution itself, and put a remedy to the corruption. Don't give us a bunch of lip fucking service. The only time I want to hear lip service is when that shit wrapped around my joint. You know what I mean? Fuck all that. Be absolutely 100 with your shit. Keep it transparent. The same transparency that you want for the government is the same transparency that you need for yourself. And that will bring down a lot of the discontent. The discontent is because y'all continue to hide behind that blue wall. Remove the blue wall, the anger will go down. But that's that uncommon sense. You know what I mean? People say common sense. Common sense, hey, you thinking that, but when you start to really come up with solutions, then that's uncommon. Because when you think like the regular average 85er or Joe Schmo, you know what I mean? Your common sense is disabled. You know what I mean? Because you get so caught up in motion. You know what I mean? So you have to sit back and really think about solutions to quell the problems that take place. And I think those solutions would do a lot in the you know, the bringing down a lot of the tension. You know what I mean? So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, somebody take this, listen to it, rock with it, and implement some of those things. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So peace, knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Shalom. You know, all the greetings to my brothers and sisters in different languages, different faces, different places, different races. You know what I'm saying? All right? This is Jim P. Slum Bum Entertainment, Home City Hangout. Peace.